Hey, it's Rusty, and thanks for tuning in to Burning Cereal. Today we're going to make a sweet and sour cocktail meatball. Great little appetizer for parties and things like that. Very easy to make, just a few ingredients. You can make it all in one pot. So let's go over the ingredients and get started. So the ingredients that you're going to need today is just store-bought grape jelly, chili sauce, some minced onion, breadcrumbs. You can use Italian breadcrumbs or just regular old breadcrumbs, a little bit of lemon juice, ground beef, some eggs, brown sugar, and just about a quarter cup of water. All right, so now we're going to prepare the meatballs. So add the ground beef. You'll notice that I'm wearing little gloves. It's because I can't stand the texture of ground beef on my hands. Onions go in, breadcrumbs to follow, some water, and our binding agent of eggs. Then we're going to mix all this up and roll it into small little meatballs. So let me mix this and we will come back and start rolling up some meatballs. Okay, so we've got our ground beef all mixed up with all the ingredients. I've also lined a baking tray with some tin foil. So now all we're gonna do is we're gonna make some meatballs. And just grab a handful of meat. Careful whose meat you're grabbing. Make a little bitty meatball, set it on the tray. And what we're gonna do is we are then gonna throw these meatballs inside of an oven. So you wanna make sure that your oven is preheated to 350 degrees. We're gonna put them in there for about 25 minutes. And then what we're gonna do is halfway through the cooking time, we're gonna flip them because we want them to cook on top and on bottom. So the total time is 20-25 minutes, but at about the 12 or 13 minute mark, you wanna go inside your oven, just grab some tongs and flip them all over once and let them go for the rest of the time. And then we'll be adding these to our sauce that we're gonna be making. So let me make the rest of these meatballs and then we'll jump over and we'll make the sauce and continue on. Okay, so we've rolled all of our meatballs. We've put them on a baking pan. We're gonna go ahead and put those inside the oven at 350 degrees. Again, we're gonna cook them for about 12 minutes, flip them all over, and then cook them for another 12 minutes. So while those are in the oven, what we're gonna do now is we're gonna create our sauce. Again, this isn't rocket science. It's a very simple sauce. Take that grape jelly in the pot. Chili sauce in the pot. Make sure we get every last bit. Two tablespoons of brown sugar in the pot. Now with our lemon, roll it out on your cutting board real quick just to get the juices flowing. Give it a quick cut in half. Put in about quarter tablespoon. Now, another hot tip with your lemon, if you're like me and unfortunately put everything inside your garbage disposal, my garbage disposal right now smells like onions. Actually smells like crap. Take your lemon, cut it up into a couple of pieces, drop it inside there, and it will then kill that smell of the onion. So now, turn the temperature up to about a medium high. Just gonna stir this around. And once it's all combined, we'll go ahead and put our meatballs in. Oh, I've turned the wrong burner on. Here, let's get the right burner on. There we go. Now we got fire under it. Now we're cooking with fire. See, I told you this was easy. You could even do it with it on the wrong burner. So just keep stirring this up. Once it's all combined and the meatballs are done, they'll be meeting each other soon. So we'll be back in just a minute. Okay, so the meatballs are now out of the oven, and what we're gonna do is we're gonna transfer them into our sweet and sour sauce and let them simmer for about an hour. Just put it on low heat, put them all in, and it varies on the time. About an hour is gonna let them soak in a lot of the sauce that you've made. And after that, all you have to do is go ahead and put them on a plate and serve them up. Now, the other option that you have right now is you can transfer all this to a slow cooker. So if you're going to a party and you don't wanna bring a pot, just transfer all this into a slow cooker, or if the host has a slow cooker, or if you have a slow cooker, just drop them inside that, set it out on the table, and let your guests eat them as they wish. So we will then just cover them up, stir occasionally just to mix them up, but we'll see you back in an hour. So the meatballs are all done simmering. Cut one in half, came out really, really well. So let's take a taste and see how they are. Yeah, they're really good. You can taste the sweetness from the jelly, and you get a little bit of kick from the chili sauce. It's a very, very tasty little appetizer. So please subscribe, visit our website, www.burningsereal.com. If you have a recipe that you want us to make, there's a little tab on our website that says submit a recipe. Just fill it out, it'll email it to us, and we'll be more than happy to make that for you. So thanks for watching, we'll see you next time. Okay, so the meatballs are all rolled. They're on our baking plate. Baking plate? What the f is a baking plate? Okay, so we've rolled all the meatballs, put them onto, the f is this thing called? So if you would please do me a favor, subscribe to all of our videos. You don't subscribe to all the videos, you stupid freaking moron. I am now going to be the inventor of the baking plate.
The baking plate.